So Kevin Sorbo, who is, you probably know as Hercules, once we show you the picture, you'll know, of course, who this actor is, has really come under fire lately for some statements that he made on his Facebook page about the riots and such in Ferguson. People are calling his statements racist. I mean, and they were. I mean, they were outrageous.
As he noted when he issued his apology.
He did. And that's what I was going to say, is that although his statements were completely outrageous and out of line, he did issue what I thought was a very sincere apology.
And let's talk about what he said, just in case people aren't aware. He basically called the people protesting, not specifically the looters and the people tearing up the city, but the people protesting, losers and animals. And then
but in his apology, he did refer to that as
I'm telling you what he said in a statement, which is what got everyone really upset. And it just, you know, when you start lumping an entire group of people together at African Americans.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He lumped everything into. He basically, because of his comments, the way they came across, it was, you know, the loser African Americans who are there
who
protesting.
all they do is blame everybody. They blame the
for
man
not getting ahead. And I mean, it was really.
I was pretty upset when I read it, but then when he issued the apology, to me it came across as being heartfelt, and I think he realized the error in his ways. Yes, everyone is entitled to their opinion. That's what the First Amendment is for, and the freedom of speech, and we don't want it to be abridged. Guess what? Those protesters have a right to voice their opinions in Ferguson. And let's keep in mind that there's a small contingent of who I like to call thugs who have no...
But even you got backlash about that. People thinking that you were calling out African Americans about that.
I made a specific reference to looters as thugs. They are criminals.
That's what he was trying to say.
But he didn't. And so now
But in his apology, he clarified that. And I think we should point out what he said, because it was heartfelt.
I'm going to. Okay, so he says, I stand humiliated and humbled. My most sincere apologies for my post on the events in Ferguson. I posted out of frustration and anger over the violence and looting. My words were never meant to hurt the African American community. My use of the word losers was directed at those doing the looting and vandalizing and violence toward others. Anyone who does that is a loser in my book, so I will not apologize to those who are looting stores and vandalizing their own community.
Right.
So, props to him for coming out with, I think, a heartfelt apology and clarifying. And actually, he is going to be on the show with us on Tuesday of next week, is the plan. Yeah. So he's going to be here talking about all the exciting things that he has going on in his career, and I'm sure we'll touch on this and he can further clarify what he meant. But he's not the only one. A lot of people
feel that way.
A lot of people
read the racist comments
opinion
that were shared underneath the post about what he said.
Yeah,
it's
so I think that's what's important to remember as we share these stories, is there are opinions on both sides of everything, right?